Sup everyone, Woken Uphill here. Today I'm going to be talking about why so many young men are following Andrew Tate. He's very influential. He's seen as an alpha male because he looks tall. He's tall. He looks dominant. He has all the women around his circle. He slept with over 600 women. He has money, nice cars. He's got all the benefits. On the flip side, looking at the photos of him, he comes off as prideful, full of arrogance. At the same time, I could tell that he's very extremely confident in himself, which is not a bad thing, but that also comes off as being prideful and full of yourself. A narcissist. That you could do no wrong. That you're perfect. This is the type of guy that a lot of young men are talking about and following today in 2022. I had one of my coworkers even brought this up one time. How he was in the movie theater and all of a sudden he's hearing a conversation of a lot of teenagers talking about Andrew Tate. This is how big this guy blew up. And as of recently, I also just found out about him about a month ago on another YouTuber talking about him being exposed to the Illuminati, the elites, etc., right? Because from my understanding and research, Andrew Tate has a bad reputation on beating on women. There was a girl he beat on with a belt. He believes in asserting his dominance. He looks like a controlling dude who thinks like he sort of comes off like an incel, but he's not at the exact same time. He just comes off as extremely cocky and arrogant. And a lot of women that are sleeping with him is because either most of the time he's tall, he got money, he got cars. Some women may find him attractive. Some women won't, but one of the main things that is going to grab a lot of women's attention is his lifestyle, because he looks successful. He got money, but he's not providing. He's not taking care of them. I'm pretty sure he's paying for the dates and stuff like that, right? But if for him to sleep with a lot of women, because I heard from one of his interviews that that's as much women as that he slept with. It was over 600 of them. That's a lot of women. And at that exact same time, this is the type of guy that a lot of men are looking up to as a big brother or a father figure, because they don't have that type of value or relationship in their lives. Their fathers could be around, but they're not around them. Their big brothers could be around, but they're not around them. Or if they have some sort of relationship with them, it's toxic and it's in the wrong direction. Today, I hear the term of women being like men and men being like women, because the roles has been reversed, because people don't know their values or their role anymore. They're not tapping into their lead or their nature or their role that they're supposed to play. Women is supposed to be feminine, while men is supposed to be masculine, not reversed. That's why you have a lot of confused men that they feel like being a man means proving yourself on the amount of women that you slept with, how much money you got, the muscles that you got. That's how you prove yourself. No. If you're a man and you're all about success, Why do you have to feel the need to prove society or prove other people so bad to where it's like you want attention on you? This is how Andrew Tate looks. Even his subscription and his school plan, what he's mainly making money off of, like his VIP club, saying it's not associated with the Olama, all this bullcrap, right? It comes off as a scam because all these things that he's teaching a lot of young men and men in general, you could look up online. One of the classifications on being a man is being a leader, being responsible, taking responsibility. One of the main things of a man, especially back then, being a hunter, was strength. In order to take down a lion or to hunt for food, you need to have the strength, the muscles, the courage. Courageous. Know what you're doing. This is why a lot of women today are frustrated in being masculine. And that's why a lot of them are depressed in being in their masculine role, because it's not in them to be like that. And they lose respect for their men that they're with, that they're taking care of. Like, I'm not his mama. I'm not taking care of him. He's supposed to take care of me. And at the exact same time, women do their part when men do their part. It's that simple. It feels good to be dominant and have a dominant role. That doesn't mean you're a sucker. That doesn't mean you're a simp. It means you're a sucker and a simp if you're doing it for the wrong person. If the girl's a thought, a hoe, just want to play games. You will know. Getting all the hoes and thoughts shouldn't equate to being a man, because you can't complain about those type of women, and that's all the women that you want and what you're attracting. It's also the lifestyle that you're giving off. If you're a assertive type of guy, you like keeping to yourself, I feel like it would be a lot easier to spot out the type of women that you want. And to me, I have my own values. Whatever floats a young man's boat. But at the exact same time, many men like this ends up being lost, lonely, confused, on drugs, drinking, smoking heavily. Andrew Tate is not God. The Bible speaks clearly on what it means to be a man. Provide, protect, not abuse, not dominate the wrong way, not be greedy for power, arrogant, selfish. If you want to do all of that, you might as well be by yourself. But women act more competitive to each other than men, because in today's time, they're more in their feelings and they're more emotional. Men should not be focusing so much on themselves like an effeminate man. Like, oh, I could do no wrong. I'm perfect. I'm the Mr. Nice Guy. They have to respect me. You can't force people to demand. You can't force respect on people that don't want to respect you, especially if you don't respect yourself. One of the realest, most humblest people that I've ever met, they keep to themselves. They mind their business. They show what they're about. They walk on their 2 feet. They're responsible, independent, assertive. They're more to themselves. They're private. They keep it real with people. This is not how I am. I don't have to show the world that I got money to prove myself as this is what it means to be a man. No, it does not. Of course you have to have money. Of course you have to have a job. But this life is temporary. It's not all about the nice cars. This is what's going to get me the woman that I want. Yeah, everything may look nice, but a lot of women that sees that are going to be gold diggers and thoughts that just wants a good time. They're only good short term because they're also seeking something short term. There are some women that do want to settle with guys like this, but at the exact same time, Many guys that are like this, when they have all the women that are around them, they're thinking that these are good options, but it's only women that just want to screw you and sleep with you and use you for your money. They don't really like you. You're only showing the outer shell. Money, status, looks, tall and handsome. How far does that go when it comes down to your personality, to your character, how you are as a person? Are you humble? Are you kind? Giving? There are good women out there who seeks men like this. I'm not a hater. I'm not trying to talk crap about Andrew Tate. I'm just trying to get my point across here. I'm trying to be real. And this is coming from a married man. I'm not locked down. My wife even told me, she does not own me. Just do my part and she'll do her part. Keep it real and keeping it simple. It's not rocket science. This is hard facts. And me and her has the exact same beliefs. We go by the Bible. We don't go by the world. We don't go by society. We don't go by what the world and what other women thinks a man should be. I'm not living for them. I'm not living for what other men think. I'm living for what God wants me to do, how God thinks. And it's just keeping it real. That's how a lot of things should be. This is why there's a mess in the world right now. So many people are confused, lost, hopeless, don't know where to turn to, don't know who to follow. They just following the crowd to the end of the cliff. Getting STDs, sleeping around with a whole bunch of women does not make you a man. Going around showing on social media, showing off what you got, does not make you a man. Whoring around, catching all these women spirits, soul ties, does not make you the man that you think that'll make you be. That will make you feel like you should be. Okay? I'm doing my best to break it down here for all of you. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. There's a lot of things that everyone is willing to learn. And there are a lot of things that people does not want to learn. Everybody learns for themselves. Andrew Tate is not Jesus. He's not going to lead you to salvation. He's not going to lead you to the truth and the life and the light. He's not going to lead you into the final destination after you die. He looks like he's living a meaningless life. It's about himself, about his elite status. But guess what? A lot of people like this ends up being alone, lonely, around fake people. People always wanted to use him for his money. Even women. It's not genuine. I genuinely found the wife that I'm with who just does what she's supposed to do when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's that simple. Just people today, they don't want to listen to the truth and they want to live by their own rules. They want to be rebellious, do what they want, the Me Too movement, feminism. There's nothing wrong with being independent. If you want to be by yourself, hey, kudos to you. That's up to you. I'm not trying to hate on nobody. But at the exact same time, the only thing I'm saying is that a lot of young men are lost. They don't know the meaning of what it means to actually be a real man. Showing off to other people, trying to assert your dominance, being a bully, and thinking that it's about me, look at me. That does not equal to being a man. That looks like an attention seeker. And a lot of women are known to do that today. This is Woken Up here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.